spring officially starts in a week, so now is the time to transition your table.
I just took my Christmas tree down a week ago. True story, folks.
True. That is
embarrassing,
so true.
but true. Houston Life reporter Dee Brown is here now to help us set the table in style. Dee Brown.
I just took down my wreath on my door, my Christmas wreath as well, so don't feel too bad.
Hey, am I the only one who got Christmas down right after and moved on to the news?
Okay, Grinch.
On with the news.
So Dee
Let's
Brown,
move into spring.
It is hard to believe that spring is around the corner.
Monday.
And we have already set our clocks forward. So you have all this great stuff to help us sort of update our tablescapes as well.
Absolutely. And so we're just going to start right here in the corner. This is more of a transitional look. So essentially what we're doing here is taking pieces that you can use for the fall and the winter and repurposing them for the spring. So you want to think about getting floral pieces with white colors and things like that because you can use that in the fall.
Are these magnolia blossoms?
Yes, honey, at Pier 1. Don't you love it? And
I love
they are
it.
being used for napkin rings. And as you can see here, just to keep it clean, I have white plates. That works for the winter and the fall, right? But you can also use that in the spring, and it just works perfect. And so what I did, again, I just wanted to essentially just use items that we could use in the fall and the winter and use them in the spring.
Okay, so these white plates here then, let's again focus on this area for a second.
Exactly.
So this is just a general look you can use throughout the season, but you've added the magnolia blooms.
Exactly. Now this little floral piece here, this is something that I actually have sitting in the house. Everything else I got it from Pier 1, but again, I had this in my house for the fall and for the winter. So essentially this is something I can repurpose for the spring. You see what I mean? So
I like that.
You can repot them to give it a different look, or you can get, the little silver and gold metallics, things that work for Christmas, right? That you can also use in your house year round.
You could totally use this year round. Is this something you also bought at a store? Or?
So this is from Pier 1 as well. And here's the deal with that, and that'll help us transition to the next tablescape. This is something you can use for Christmas. You always see the gold spray-painted branches and things like that, right? You see them in weddings and things like that. But you could also use it not just for your transitional table, but for also the items for the look for the outdoor, bringing the outdoor in for your tablescape.
Yeah, and this is a popular trend now that we're seeing. Like this is a lettuce-shaped plate.
Isn't that cute?
I am loving the napkin rings.
I love the napkin rings. It reminds me a lot. I had a lot of this at my wedding back in 2009, and it still seems to be hanging around. But again, if we're bringing the outside in, you want to use items like this to kind of give you that outdoor feel indoors. One of my favorite pieces of this setup, the fork, the knife, and the spoon. Isn't that cute? And look at the branches. They're in gold. Check that out. That is so cute. And they're super affordable. All of this is at Pier 1. You can get the napkin rings for $4.95. You can get the branches for $20. The glasses, again, they are about $6 or $7 there at Pier 1. And a lot of their stuff is on sale right now.
But I'm loving that you're bringing in the blue for the sky and then the green for the ground.
And blue is really trending right now. So it's a great way to actually bring it into your dining area and then just kind of throw in the little pops of outdoor pieces to kind of make it more,
And Dee, how much mixing and matching do you do of real stuff versus the silk flowers? Because I noticed, like the magnolia flowers are silk, and these little lettuce buds are silk as well.
They are, and since they're napkin rings, they're going to obviously be faux. But honestly, when I'm entertaining in my home, I do a lot of these pieces. But my main centerpiece, I usually get real flowers.
The real stuff.
That's what I go for. I go to Whole Foods. I'll pick some flowers out and put it together. It doesn't look anything like what you put together, but
it looks fabulous always, Dee. So let's jump forward. Easter is going to be here before we know it.
April 16th. It's right around the corner. It's about a month away. Here, this is a table that we've set up not just for Easter, but something that's kid-friendly. So it's a lot of fun. You guys, let me tell you, all these little trinkets that I have setting up on the table here, they're about $5 a pop. So even the napkin rings here, aren't those little bunnies
Those are adorable.
Cute? Yes.
I love them.
And even the placemat here, the placemat, $20, Pier 1. They provided all of this gorgeous stuff. As you can see, the little bunny rabbits that we have sitting here as different props and things like that.
I do love that placemat that looks like a nest.
Isn't it cute? But here's
really
the thing
cool
about it. You can also use that for your outdoor tablescape, bringing the outdoor in, right? So it's, essentially something you can use year round. If you have a summer party or summer dinner or anything like that, you can also use that for that and just not for Easter.
And we're seeing some of these prices here on the screen for what you spent. So for around $100, you could really do a lot with the table.
You can do a lot. And let me tell you guys, I was able to get everything that I needed, and I even bought extra stuff for about $400. So essentially 3 different setting styles for $400. That's not bad at all if you're getting everything that you need, including the napkins, the plates, the flatware, the napkin rings, all of that.
But I love how you can kind of mix and match in with what you may already have. Buy a simple bowl that has the Easter theme.
You really can't be afraid of mixing and matching. You just have to go with your gut. And for me, you know, I can have like a plan and an outline and a map of exactly what I want to do, and then I'll put it up there and say, you know what? I want to switch this up a little bit. I want to add a little bit of gold. I want to add a few pops of.
I can tell you exactly what would be Derek Chore's favorite part of this whole tablescape right here.
The cupcakes. You know me well.
But I think that's a great addition.
Yes.
Yeah.
But here's the cool part about this, you guys. So I bought this. This is $50 at Pier 1 as well, and that was included in the 400. So even if you already have a cake plate, you don't need to include that in the top in the total price.
Yeah, and this is something you could use this year-round on a variety of different tables.
And you could also use it on your coffee table. So you can put it on your coffee table and put like little different metal balls like we have on that table over there, and just put them inside of there and just put it on top of your coffee table. So it's a great way to put a piece there.
Dee, let me ask you, and Jennifer, you just sort of touched on this a moment ago, but when you go to the store, do you have to have a game plan in place? Because I can understand, as much as I love design.
This would be completely overwhelming for me to walk in the store and try to figure out what I want to do.
Let's be honest, when you go to Pier 1 or any other type of home goods store, it does get overwhelming because all of the different inventory that they have in. For me, I want an inspiration. I want to have an idea of what I want, but I don't have like an exact game plan because you never know what they're going to offer in the store. You may go in with one thing in mind, but they have something different. So you have to be open-minded, but I just go with it.
So you have like a Pinterest pick or a picture from a magazine or something?
Pick. Yep. I will have a Pinterest pick or a word board.
And how much of your shopping is determined by what's on sale that week or what coupon comes out in the paper?
Oh, good Lord.
You see a good coupon, you know, it's tempting.
That's very true, but let me tell you, when I went to Pier 1 and I did my shopping, I shopped as though I was really shopping for my home. I wasn't shopping just for the viewers or like, you know, let me buy the most expensive thing that'll really grab their attention. I wanted to buy affordable pieces. Everything that you see here is super, super affordable, things that I, as a wife and a mother, would buy and have for my home.
Or you wait till after the holiday and then you go and you buy it on sale.
Yes, and they have a lot going on sale right now and clearance. So.
Dee Brown, thank you.
I am loving all three of them. They're great.
As Dee mentioned, by the way, Pier 1 Imports provided all the stuff you see on the tables today. And if you'd like to check out what else they have in store for spring, just visit pier1.com. Dee, we always love having you.
Thank you.
And